Refresh code.
Hey guys, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know something right after we started recording this. Our mic stopped recording. I think I figured out the issue why, but I just wanted to get something out to you guys so you guys could listen to the pod. We'll see you guys probably next week and see you guys soon. So thank you and enjoy.
It's real sugar, buddy.
Real sugar.
Bought a case of it at little Costco.
Sugar,
Oh, yeah.
cocaine.
I don't really have any food. I just have drinks. Didn't drink myself into
Depression.
Nah.
Be a man.
Do a little tornado.
Yeah. Right.
Suck her down.
Make a TikTok video.
I'll probably throw up.
Crash.
It breaks in my fucking hand.
Yeah, you're like. That's fucked. Welcome
We're back. We're back. Been a while.
Brady Lewis over here.
I know, right?
Are we? Did we miss last week's post? Or
Yeah,
no?
we did.
We
Yeah.
did.
We did, but it's okay.
Your
We're
boy was feeling shitty.
down
Yeah.
in the dumps.
Oh, dude, I randomly lost my voice. I didn't feel like shit or anything. I just
Sure, it was
lost my
random.
fucking voice.
He's over there.
Yelling at people.
Got
Yeah.
9,000 lost his
Hey,
voice.
hey, bro.
You
20
ate the-
bucks is 20 bucks.
He ate the
alright?
clam too hard.
Yeah.
No clam chowder too much.
No, it was weird. I never felt like shit. I just almost lost
Yeah.
my voice completely.
I'm finally back to not coughing.
I think I had what you had.
Yeah. I think everyone did.
Yeah, everyone pretty much got it.
COVID's 25. Oh, shit.
COVID 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking stupid. I didn't take a test.
Nah.
Me either. God damn. How you been?
Not bad.
Other than that.
Other than that, pretty good. Just chilling, working. End of the year, usually it's at work it gets slow as far as everyday runs, and then Christmas it'll pick back up. But the weather really affects my job, so I've been working 6 days a week, trying to accumulate the rainy day fund.
Hell yeah.
So if I do get canceled, it's whatever, and don't have to burn PTO to sit at home and
Yeah.
get pissed off.
Yeah. I got 2 PTO days left this year.
I got too many.
That's a good problem to have.
Not really, because it's use it or lose it.
Yeah. Makes you kind of feel like shit because you're like, man, I didn't take any vacation this year. But then you're like,
Yeah.
but at the end of the year, you can give yourself a nice paycheck.
Do they give you that? Like, a lot of companies will pay you.
I won't get the cash
No.
either. It just goes away.
That's fucked.
Yeah, so that would be great if I did, but I'm probably going to start taking some time here this month and then in the next month because our vacation is going to be on the 28th and go into the new year, and it'll actually follow up next year's PTO cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Start
So-
taking Fridays and Mondays, baby.
Hell yeah.
4-day weekends.
Yeah, I should. It's hard though because it just really bites myself in the ass because everything's like so reliant on me. Like they'll like cancel fucking everything and be like, "We'll just wait for you," and I'm almost like, "Fuck!" So you just dig yourself in a fucking hole. Like it almost gives you more stress taking
That's
the
fucked
day
up.
off.
Just
than-
because you're taking a day off, they're like almost punishing you.
Yeah. Well, it's just
They
it's
tell
job
me,
security.
Get the fuck
That's
off
the
the
only
job.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just job security. That's the only way I can look at it. But it's like nothing. Like
It's also aggravating
all
as fuck.
everything. The world stops. You know.
Well, it's because you're never,
Somebody else do something.
you're never truly on vacation at that point.
Yeah, I've had both of my jobs. They fucking phone calls while I'm sitting there at the beach in California trying to be on like asking me fucking questions, and I'm trying to fix it. And or I'll be like out on a family vacation or family day and go like when we were in Topeka going to Kansas City going like the aquarium, and I'm like driving, my fucking phone's ringing, and it's everybody asking me questions. What is going on here? I'm like,
Yeah.
I tell you what, when we went to Hawaii for 2 weeks, never thought about it.
yeah, that's good.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the best.
I do a really good job turning that shit off. Like,
Yeah.
especially like after 5 o'clock, I really turn it off. Cause I don't know. I think that's a big thing. Obviously, it's like I think that probably that affects a lot of people's lives and affects a lot of people's relationships and shit. And I'm like,
My
I've
problem is
always
when
been
I
that
went on
way.
vacation, I had to put in PTO every day, so I still kind of had to think about it. But
Yeah, that sucks, but
If you did it in the morning,
it's really
you had the rest of the day.
it's a trick.
I did kind of got a story. So
Oh, hold on before you get your story. I got something for you.
Oh, it's show and tell.
God damn it, That is the ugliest fucking.
Oh, you gotta wear the whole pod. We got it just for you. Thank you, Donald, for the donation.
Oh my god, a fish hook.
I was
Knowledge
talking to-
level.
I was
1 million.
Dude, he really does. You gotta get that on your Facebook story.
He legit looks like
Snapchat
that.
story.
You look like Matt Hennessy right now. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I can't stand guys that walk around like hats like this, like it's just like
Normal?
they look. Okay.
Dude, well,
Like, you look retarded. Like put a normal fucking hat on.
I told Jimmy because we were talking about going to the track maybe on Saturday, take his car testing soon, and I sent him a picture of me in that hat, and I'm like, I'll wear my Jegs hat, we'll look real professional out there. He's like, great, that'll make everything alright.
Yeah, fuck.
Anyway, go over your story, I had to get that out of the way.
So I didn't just stand over there. I went and bought it Saturday from some guy. Well, he sends me his address, and it's downtown Shawnee, so I go over there.
The orange one or the drip
The
paint
orange
ones?
one.
Okay.
So $75, not bad.
That's a good deal.
So I get over there, and it's like it's wholesale electric. Like I swear the address is. So I pull back there. This motherfucker has like a one-off charger restoration going on in this fucking place,
Fuck yeah.
and he pays a guy full time to work on it. And he's driving. And then the guy pulls up in a TRX.
Hell yeah.
So then we
an
get
old
to talk.
charger?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
old,
yeah.
like a
68,
apparently,
70.
yeah, like if they only made 108 of them or some shit, like he paid $50,000 for this floor, like it needed like he put floors, roof, quarters.
Damn.
Okay,
yeah.
So then he pops his other garage, has 3 garage doors, has 6 4-post lifts in this motherfucker, and there's just cars. 2017 Demon with no miles on it. Fucking, he had I don't know if it was an old Dodge truck. It was like 60s 4-door 4-wheel drive. He says the most expensive thing he has, other than the one he's building now. But it's all beautiful, full restorations.
What's
all
his name?
I don't remember. But yeah, it was fucking. It's crazy how you just show up to go buy something, and the next thing you know, this guy's showing you, starting shit up for you.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, and all of them
cool.
had built, whatever, Dodge motors with, he said he put snipers on them, pilot snipers.
He's a Mopar guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, full blown Mopar guy. And he's like, yeah, I got a couple Hellcats back home. Damn.
That's cool though. I mean, I love that shit. It's kind of like a barn find, and then
Yeah.
it's like you go somewhere and they're like, oh, you're gearhead too? Well, let me show you what I've got. And it's just like,
And he's like, I've never did marketplace. We popped his marketplace virginity.
Pop this cherry.
oh, that's for
That's
sale.
his first sell. You don't do this shit, man.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't
I hate
either with
doing
all
that.
that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, had $1 million worth of fucking cars in there.
I'd be meeting people everywhere. Fuck that. Don't come here.
Do you be like, thank you, but don't ever do that again? If you
I'm
sell
just letting you know.
if you sell something, don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. That was cool. It was cool.
That is cool. Anyway, I was gonna ask you too. I think last time we left on the podcast, your truck was leaking oil. So, what's the update on that? Or
I got the oil lines replaced. So I think I may have went into it a little bit, but I put it up on the trans brake in the backyard, and it slung the alternator belt. I don't
you
know.
still don't know what that is? Was?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the alternator's crooked just a little bit, but it's not. I haven't changed anything, so I'm gonna chalk it up as an old belt. I don't know. So I'm thinking when it come off, it split in half, and it come off and went around the crank, and then slapped the oil lines and split one of the pressure lines going to the filter head. So, anyways, there was a pressure line and a return going to the pan. I've replaced both of those. haven't had any issues since. I've been driving it. It's running pretty damn good. Just been cruising around trying to figure anything else out while it's running.
Hell yeah.
No, it's good to go for now. I'm gonna have a few things done over the winter. I'm gonna have Blake put a puke pin on it.
Oh yeah.
I can't put a engine diaper on it because it won't clear the oil lines and all that shit.
Yeah.
So pan will be the best thing.
It'll
for
be
it.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, diapers are pretty safe, but it's a whole flywheel thing. Just, you know, really close to a fucking diaper. It'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
suck it up in it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've seen Vasco's been building a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Belly pans.
Yeah.
Thought about getting one for old girl, but
I've heard of guys like on Facebook and stuff. They'll pop a motor and like there's a guy that blew a fuel line on a methanol car and it held 5 gallons of fuel.
The belly pan.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like that's pretty legit. Like I told the wife it's just another safety thing, lift ahead or whatever.
Well, and Blake's gonna do a good job on it too.
Oh,
where
yeah.
It's like really.
It's meant to be there.
yeah, I'm gonna pull the trans out after the H-Town race because I changed the fluid and there are a few little spots in there, and like changed the transmission fluid, so it shifts fine. But you just tell when something's like
Not happy.
Yeah, like it used to shift into gear pretty hard, like in park and stuff, but now it just kind of it's hard to find first.
Yeah.
So
It takes a second.
I think one more race and we're let's get pulled out, getting freshened before it gets any worse.
Yeah. Mine's still doing fine, but sometimes when I put it in reverse, it used to. Or when I hit the trans brake, it bam, and now it's just like it still goes, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
as
I like
hard
a
as it
small
used to.
piece of like looked like a little thin piece of metal, like band, like just like that long.
Yeah.
On a magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
When I do mine, I'll probably just throw in clutches and band and shit in it. It's easy enough.
I
But
don't know if I should have
we'll
the
see.
converter flushed out or.
it's bolt together, isn't it? I mean, just take it
Just do it
apart.
yourself, yeah. I did mine. It's,
Unbolt it.
We just took it out and just cleaned it out.
yeah, I can bring it over. We do use my parts washer.
Yeah, that'd be good because I've never took one apart. It's my first bolt together.
Pop your cherry. We're all popping each other's cherries today. Huh?
No, but it's good.
That's
I finally
fun.
got the. I tell you, I put the Maroso Pan on it. Was that? I tell you.
Oh no, you didn't. You said you.
I put the 7-quart Maroso on it, so because I was losing when I would launch, it only had 40 psi oil pressure. Now it's got like 80.
It's better now.
But one of the O-ring on the pickup tube was getting fucked up initially.
I don't. Have you seen the ICT billet like on a secondary pickup tube hold down thing?
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks pretty legit. I've never.
Yeah.
I saw a video on Facebook about it.
Yeah. You don't necessarily need it, but I mean, it makes
Added insurance.
yeah. But no, it's good now that it's got this one's got the baffles and all the shit in it.
Yeah.
But when I blew up the LS3, it whacked the pan and kind of tweaked the middle, so I had to go in and kind of beat the pan straight again, and then I just drilled the holes a little bigger so because I couldn't get the bolts on.
Yeah.
Half of the bolts wouldn't go on, so. But now that's done. No oil leaks. That pan seals a lot better than the factory. That one has a lot more
Pan rail
flex. Yeah, the fucking cast aluminum doesn't really flex at all.
No.
But no, that's good.
Nice.
We're ready for H-Town. Other
When's
than
that?
making going the 28th.
Okay.
Matt Coyle's going.
Cool.
Oh, he's taking his car?
I think Mo's taking one of the Explorers as of right now, and they're getting an Airbnb. He's like, "Oh, come stay with us," but park at the racetrack, so I don't have to.
Big trailer.
Yeah, I don't. There's no point of driving the big trailer in there in the morning.
Yeah.
Park there where they.
Well, it's just nerve wracking.
Yeah, I already be
Everywhere.
parked there, and all I gotta do is hop in the car, take it to tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be easy going, so
That'd be cool.
that'd be good. So I'm just trying to. I put a new ignition switch in it because the wires, this ignition was in there for like 4 years, and the fuel pump would kick off.
Yeah.
So I ordered a race wire switch panel.
I did see they're having a closeout
Yeah,
sale.
I got a 20% off on it, but I ordered I just got it. It's upstairs. I got the shut off switch, the race wire 200 amp
Oh yeah.
shut off switch with the disconnect. So I'm waiting on a switch panel, then I'm gonna take this to Sound Innovations, and he's gonna wire in the ignition and cut off shut off switch and clean some of the wiring up.
Nice.
Because he did the body wiring and it's fine. So yeah, those damn fucking wire connectors just kind of they would jiggle and shut the fuel pump off.
Yeah.
It would kill the power to the fucking Holly, and
Yeah.
can't be having that.
Yeah, and that's not really good. That's
No,
it's hard
pretty,
on the motor.
yeah. Well, it's hard on the motor and it's hard on the ECU, like
Yeah.
like on and off and shit. And,
Yeah.
Quick cycle. Yeah.
yeah.
But now, I mean, it's fine now. I drove it around and I went down to Quick Trip and made a hit on speakers. Kind of drove down, not speaker, but right in front of Quick Trip on K32. Just fucking gave it beans.
Hell yeah.
Made 35 or 33 pounds and then hit a bump and went, phew, jerked me over.
Oh yeah.
We're almost there. I want to make about 37, 38. Be about max probably.
Hell yeah. Yep.
What about you?
Let's see. I tuned a car, worked on a car, fucking beautiful 69 C28, blue with white stripes, LS1, like pretty much like nicely modded LS1 with a T56. Fucking beautiful. You know, have you ever, do you know who Terry Teasel is? He runs super stock. Like I think it's super stock. It's like a small block Chevy SV2 head at 11,000, run or like revs like 11 grand, runs like 750s or something. Same car that I showed you that Jimmy's brother runs. Was that super stock?
That would be like stock eliminator.
Stock Eliminator.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Stock Eliminator. Fucking pretty badass car, but yeah, it was his Camaro. And it was the tune was really good, and Ryan did it, and it was really good. It just had had some idling issues, like it was coming up to like a stop, and it would just die, like want to die.
Yeah.
And then it was like pretty rich on idle, so we messed around with it. And then the fan, for some reason, it was just on all the time when he turned the key on. So like Holly was set up to run it, but it was just on all the time. So I leaned it out quite a bit on idle and kind of got that taken care of. And the IAC wasn't adjusted right, so I made some adjustments to it and made some like idle speed adjustments and a little bit of timing changes. And I just guessed on what it needed to not die. And then he took it out that weekend and he texted me back and said like everything he did just changed the car. Like, but I told him too. I was like, tune looks really, really good. Like, you know, and I knew it would. You know, knowing Ryan did it. And I told him too. I was like, that's the only bad part about that is they don't like idle. This drivability stuff takes like you can take a lot of time on these things. Like, it takes a long time, and you know, it's gonna probably be really safe through the power band. But you know, some of this stuff it just takes a little bit of time to figure it out. So
Drivability is the hardest thing.
yeah,
Wide open throttle, cake.
Yeah, and luckily I've been really, that's something I've been like really, really, really working on and researching with my own car. So and then I hadn't done a lot of stick shift stuff, but I knew some of the characteristics that really helped them not do that, because you know, you got all of that, you're driving all that, you know, it's all there, then the vacuum just falls off the face of the earth, you know, out of nowhere. So then the map goes, and then it goes back this way.
It's
So
lost really
yeah,
fast.
yeah. So I made some adjustments. Apparently, I nailed it right on the freaking head right away, which I was really happy about. And then he had me come back out the next weekend, and I rewired fixed the fan issue, and we figured out what the issue was on it. It was just a wire. There was basically the ground trigger coming from the relay was going up behind the motor, and then he had it connected to the input on the other side, and there was two gray wires going here. So he accidentally like wired it to the wrong gray wire. So then the relay was just grounded all the time. That, and then there was an issue in the I/O harness connector down below. So we figured it out and got it all worked out. And then we took it out and went for a rip and stuff. And the tune, like I thought, the tune looked perfect in it. So
Nice.
got that ironed out. That was pretty cool. It was a fun little job. And then Sunday this week, I'm gonna go take. I'm gonna take my car for IFL. I'm gonna take my car and go run it at Test and Tune. So that'll be
More
fun.
face off this weekend.
Yep, I'll be there. So see how she does.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who knows? We'll go. We need some refills. You need to go explore your house? Are you gonna go burst some back?
He's like, nah. I got rubber.
No, he's scared. I'm gonna.
He's got rubber ass in the crock pot.
Yeah. I know. He's got. I know. He's got something up there. There's no dog.
It's
paper
top
down
secret.
here.
Top secret. Tell him, Bret, it's top secret, man.
Yeah, I know. He's got something going on there. He's probably got his pocket pussy sitting right on the side table.
Rubber ass in a crock pot. Gotta keep her warm, man.
Yeah. So fucked. He's probably got the lotion, lube station out and everything else. For sure.
It's a gravity fed.
When-
It's like a tile saw.
When he walks back out here, just I can't do this Jegs hat. Yeah, I can't take him serious.
I think it's great.
Oh, I think it's great. I think you should wear it every time.
We need to collect Jegs
We can
hats.
just rotate. I know. That's what I wanted. I wanted three of them. But I found the one, and I was like, bring that on over. My wife's keys.
I was gonna say, come on, Brady.
Little pink.
Hey, man, their underwear is comfy,
I know,
okay?
it's October, damn it.
Get away.
Breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
No.
Kobe.
Love for the titties. Oh man, I got my son doing that, Rome. He's
What, turning fans off?
huh?
Turning lights off.
Turning fans off. Kobe's like, man, I'm cold. Shuts the fan off.
Dude, he's an what's that?
Athlete.
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 Prime.
Dude. No, he's been shouting Kobe. He's running around. He's like, Kobe! Hilarious. And then I was like, do you want to know who Kobe is? And then I showed him a helicopter. No, I'm sure. I showed him a highlight video, and the announcers were like, Kobe Bryant. And he was like, he said Kobe! I'm like, yeah. That's him. That's a real person.
I gotta throw it out there. Josh Hamming just recently became certified through NHRA to do chassis certifications in the Kansas City area.
Oh.
So if anybody's in the market,
He wasn't on the website.
no, it just happened yesterday or day before.
Damn. Cancel your appointment.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm just saying, future
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Josh is a super cool guy, and I also have to say, maybe we could throw a picture of his truck up, but it did get stolen.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh,
That
sick.
white in
Yeah.
at the airport or whatever.
Yeah, Cat Eye, Duramax, white, really nice, beautiful truck. Got stolen.
What year is it? Like 07, 08?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat, yeah. Yep,
That'd
they're
be
easy to steal.
Yes, they are. Just like the Fords.
Yeah, you just fucking break the damn door latch and you just boop.
Yep, it's
That'd be
right
kind of a cool. I don't know. I was just saying that'd be kind of a cool guest to have to talk about different characteristics of chassis cert and different points and some of the things you have to do.
Oh yeah, he's. Well, I'll ask him. If he
That'd be
wants
kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah.
because that's a common
Yeah,
Well,
question
his-
a lot of
Haven't
people
guessed
ask.
in a while.
to. I believe his schedule is starting to wind down because he does work for NHRA full time.
Right.
So I can ask him.
That'd be
see if
gr-
he wants to be on.
That'd be kind of neat to learn more about. Like
Yeah.
what changes as you from a 25.5 to a 25.2. I don't know. Fuck, I get lost in some of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Or what things they look at when they're,
right.
yeah. So interesting.
Yeah. So keep a lookout for this truck. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Bright white. It's got
Yeah.
chrome wheels on it.
It's gone.
Probably by now it is.
Was he parked at the airport?
Yeah. It's stole from the fucking airport parking lot.
It's so lit up there.
I know. Cameras everywhere too. I'm sure.
Fucking
I don't know,
world we
maybe
live
not in
in.
the parking lot.
Yeah.
Or the overflow parking lot or whatever.
It's fucked.
Yeah, I know. When Cody's got stolen the same year, thing had 140,000 miles on it. He paid, well, it had 120 on it, and he paid 12 grand for it. 12 fucking grand.
A Duramax?
It would have been $30,000 truck today. Yeah, Duramax.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to Wichita for Luke Combs, parked it in the
Oh, I went to
concert
that concert.
in Wichita.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Trust Arena?
Yeah.
3 years ago? 4
Yeah.
years ago? Yeah, I was there. Great fucking concert.
It was, well, yeah, Cody didn't have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he had a
No.
good time because we didn't know it got stolen until we got out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
shit.
we fucking get out there, and all we found was the door latch.
Damn.
God damn, man.
That
So we
sucks.
thought it got towed, so we started calling tow lots, and finally we found that door latch, and we went back in the morning. Fuck. So I went and I Ubered to Enterprise or something, rented a car, and got us home.
That sucks.
Because I was like, Dad could come get us, but it's like, fuck, that's...
It was late as fuck.
Well, we
Like-
stayed the night.
Oh, okay.
We had a hotel.
I was like, we drove back that night, and I was
Fuck that.
fucking exhausted.
Yeah, we rented a Nissan Rogue, and I beat the fuck out of it on the way home. Because I got pissed because they had a Mustang there, and I was like, you take Mustang? Oh, we don't do day rentals. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, yeah, it was gone. He ended up, I think, making like $2,000 from insurance or something. Like, they gave him 20, but he had wheels and tires and
Oh, yeah.
stereo,
Nice ass truck.
and had to turn in all the receipts, and yeah,
That
it sucks. One good thing about the Cummins, it's got a little bitty fucking hole in there. You can't get your hand in the fucking door latch.
No.
And it's got a security system, though. And it can't.
They'll find a way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
nice.
They'll find a
the
way.
new cars are easier to steal.
Yeah, there's, wasn't it Hyundai and,
They just get key fobs. It's only a signal.
well, I think it was like Hyundai and maybe Kia or something like that. They don't have car alarms on them from the factory.
My mom, I got a good story on that. My mom had a Hyundai Sonata Limited, and I was driving. I don't remember I was driving it.
You would drive a Hyundai.
No, it was my mom's car. It was, yeah. Did you miss that part? It was my mom's car, but I was driving it for some reason. I can't remember why I needed the car. I think one of the cars was in the shop or something. Fuck, I don't remember. But we were driving it. I had it out in my out in front of the house, and I woke up one morning and gone.
Oh, God.
Stole it right out of our driveway.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. And then the
It
fun.
really don't matter where you live. You're
Yeah,
gonna
the
get
fun part about that story though is we called the police. They're like, we told them, they're like, we'll look for it. Probably 4 days went by or so, and my brother just got off work and he pulled up right behind it with a bunch of I won't say what kids, but you can fill in the blank in there. And my brother pulled up his high and went, "Hey, motherfuckers!" and yelled at them. And so they took off, and my brother started chasing them. And he chased them like a while, and then the kids lost them somewhere. And so we had a general area where it was. So we all took off and tried to start looking for it. And we were looking. I always use my brain like, man, because I know Topeka really well. I'm like, okay, they probably ditched it. Because now they know, everyone's gonna call the cops. I just saw the car here and here, so they probably ditched it. We found it at the VA parking lot. They hit a curb. It was all fucked up, smelled like smoke, and just destroyed. Yeah, and so they ended up totaling the car. But yeah, we found the car, and then the cops were like, "Well, here you go. We found it." That's literally what they said.
Yeah.
What they said after we found it. They had all their phones, or people, like, somebody left their phone in there.
Oh, God.
I mean, there was, like, obviously so much fucking, not that they're going to do DNA, but, I mean, there obviously was, but, somebody's phone was in there, and we're like, can't you guys, like, fucking pull the phone up and easily tell who the fuck who's in the car?
fuck.
No,
That's
they
why
don't
you
care.
just need full coverage.
Yeah, so my mom, they totaled the car out, and because my mom's like, I don't want this fucking car. It smells like ass and smoke.
It's been violated.
You don't like the smell of ass?
Dude, it stunk. No, never mind. I won't say it. But yeah, that was a good one. But I don't know where the fuck we're talking stolen cars.
Yeah.
So,
You guys watch anything about No Mercy this past weekend?
No,
Dutch race?
I didn't.
There's a lot of heated arguments on Facebook again over it.
Oh shit.
They had weather down there. It's South Georgia Motorsports Park, and radial tire, another big radial race, and I guess there was weather, and there was a bunch of guys crying the blues saying that the promoter was making favorites with all the big heavy classes like Radial versus World, Pro 275, and he was like, he was giving them precedence over the smaller classes, and I mean, if you think about it
That makes sense.
from both ways, I mean, the fans are going to come see the fast guys. They're not going to come see the index cars.
Well, and I'm sure that
So
payouts
you mean
are higher.
when they
As far as qualifying,
needed
yeah.
to
Yeah,
run
they're like,
or-
okay, rain's coming. Let's
Yeah.
run. We're gonna try to get all the fast guys done, right?
I do get
Yeah,
where the smaller guys are coming from. Like you just basically what I think you would do. You just run the fucking order and whatever happens.
That's the way I would see it.
Yeah.
And there was, they skipped. I think you skipped 2 rounds of several classes, like multiples.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
And I'm like, man, that is kind of fucked. And there was guys double entering in that race, which, I mean, if you can get in and fit in, go for it. But there's just a lot of heated discussions.
Well, where that probably sucks the most too is like the small guys. It takes so much more for them to just get there.
Oh, there's people that are taking a week off of work.
Yeah. That's a lot of money compared to like some of those Pro 275 guys. Like they
Yeah,
got all
but
the
I mean,
money in the
and
world.
also,
they don't
I mean,
really care, but
It's a fair weather sport too. I mean, you're kind of
You're at the.
it's
And
the thing
it's
like
that
buying the
time of
Chiefs
year.
tickets and it rains.
Yeah.
You know, like they're gonna reschedule and you have to come back.
It's that time of year, though. I mean,
Yeah.
but like, it's just I don't know.
I would be upset. Like I feel like the fair way to do is just run it through the order, and if the rain comes, there ain't an interview. That's what it is. What
Yeah,
it
we'll
is.
repeat. We'll start where we left off.
Yeah.
And it's like I understand you have a window to get the race off, but I mean if you can, and they also had a curfew of midnight or something like that, and then it was just like,
Well, then you got too many classes. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, it's like I could see that as in a promoter aspect is being so hard to navigate that, to say, well, I want as many cars that can show up because they're going to get paid more. I'm going to get paid more.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be happy, but you
Getting
can't.
a race off is harder.
Yeah, it's like there's a fine line there it's really hard. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's damn near. I mean, something like that Wichita street race. I mean, they only invited a certain amount of people. You know, which I mean, and I don't fucking blame them. You don't want 30 cars saying, "Oh, we're coming," and the next thing you know, there's only 20.
Right.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's hard to get 20, 30 cars down the street in the night without staying out till fucking 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that's if you don't have to move.
Yeah. So I mean, I 20, 22 cars on the streets about right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get it. I mean, and we're like I said, we're not in that guy's shoes, the promoter. I mean,
It's difficult, I'm sure.
yeah, I mean, and I see the other side of it, like, who gives a fuck about index racing?
Right, but
But I mean, it's fun, and I get index racing a lot because I mean, I've thought about it just because I mean, you get in where you fit in. You know, your car runs 11 O's, and you ain't got don't got no more money to go faster, and you're having fun. Run 11 O index.
right or whatever.
Because you just want to race. You know, race is racing.
Exactly.
No matter if you're running 14s or
I would say, it's hard for me to say this, but just from the outside looking in, and I've never promoted anything like that before, but I would say as long as you had 2 qualifiers of all the classes, the race should go off because you still have a ladder of some sort.
Yeah.
And at that point, guys are going to be kind of fitting in.
Never been in a race where you have a qualifying pass. I saw like Cletus does that a lot, where you make 2 passes and then you get put into a slower class or a faster class.
See, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like how they split,
I
say
do
you have
too.
X275 legal cars and they're going, you have a 4.0 section and then you have a 420 section.
Yeah.
It's slower,
Well, that's
It makes more competition, but it's closer racing.
that's
and
one of
what
the-
it
It's
is.
one class, too. It's
Yeah.
not 30 different classes.
Yeah.
that's one of the things that they've been bringing up too, because like small tire no prep stuff, they're trying to figure out. It's getting to the point of like Pro 275 or any of those races.
Well, there's guys
where-
that have fucking cars that run 380s and they turn them down to run 5.0s.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I'm basically saying
Which I'm not hating. That's just the way it is.
they're just trying to figure out ways for the regular guys to still be able to compete. And one of the things I heard somebody say was like, most of the guys who race know, yeah, the boards aren't lit.
Well, the problem is
things
there's
like that.
draggies. Everyone knows what time they
Yeah,
are.
they know what.
They know what these fast guys are running, Brian and all that. They know.
Right.
They know how fast. they're
Right.
running.
So what they're saying is, you don't need to make it public, but you could have somebody behind the scenes, like one of the promoters, have a time slip and say, and be able to separate the pack out of two different classes. The fast
Yeah.
guys in one side, the other one, break it into two different classes, and then you can have.
Well, that's
like,
what they
have
say
a
True
big
Street's
group.
for, but then there's guys in True
Yeah,
Street
people are
running
gonna do
fucking
that.
480s.
But if you have enough cars to fill a field, you could do two separate classes and things. But one thing I was thinking about is like the True Street rules, or whatever, True Street Limited, whatever you want to call it. There's been discussion around stock frame rails, stock style suspension, which a lot of people say that's going to turn it's going to turn into a Fox
I
body
don't know,
race,
I mean-
basically, because that's the best platform for
You know, I've been
for
to
that.
races where they tech cars. They
They don't.
Yeah.
look at your tire size. Daily driver, they go a little. They look a little harder. Make sure you have somewhat of an interior. But man, I'm telling you, if your daily driver don't got a fucking, if you like, we watched like there's F-150 there, daily driver, and he was in True Street. Took his tailgate off, took the hood off, glove box was off, carbon fiber driver's racing seat, no roll cage, which I agree, daily drivers shouldn't have roll cages unless you're going,
For safety reasons.
fast
yeah.
as fuck. But no interior at all in daily driver. I mean, I get it. You want the money. You want the car count. You want the more money you make, the better off it is because they donate some of the money off. But it's like that car's clearly
Well,
full
I've-
interior. Like you have the rules that say this, this, and this, and you're just not going by them.
That's
That's
one
because
thing.
they want the car count.
That's one thing that drives me nuts about a lot of heads up, no prep. I'm just in general heads up racing, and I see it more often than no prep is rule policing. And it's becoming a problem, and there needs to be almost not NHRA sanctioned, but something, a rule set that goes
Well,
across
part of the
all
fucking
boards.
problem is you go paid. You already paid.
Right.
You double entered, and then you go through tech.
Well, I mean, if you get booted out of a class,
They give your money back.
yeah, here's your money back.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't race.
You can race in True Street, or you can race in small tire or big tire.
Yeah, I mean, if you fall in that category, like
But
you're in True Street and you don't have an interior, sorry, you're in small tires.
then you get the
so
all-wheel
it's
drive
like-
Audi that's fast as fuck
Yeah.
with full interior.
no
What do
matter.
you do? But I mean, I do like trans brake rule or whatever, but it's still like,
There's only
and,
so
and,
much.
and I don't care because I don't race daily driver.
Right.
Like I'm just there to have fun with my dad, and that's all it is to me is hanging out and having a good time. So I'm not like I'm just there to race. But when you see a guy that's got a 66 Chevy, full interior, full exhaust, AC, in daily driver, and then you see a guy that's got mini tubs.
Well, Kelly Nate. Kelly Nate just won a daily driver class. So
Well, it's a perfect. That is a perfect example of what we're
And we
talking
call-
about.
Yeah.
My
In
Little
the
Pony.
My Little
God.
Pony, he
Yeah.
won a daily driver class in that car, and that.
But and I don't blame him. They let him in it.
Yeah,
It's the
there
promoter's
needs to be-
fucking job
there needs
to
to be
stop
somebody.
them.
They don't want to kick. Somebody needs to just lay down the law, and I think I have a feeling you're going to see probably. We're going into next year. Some of the big time promoters that's not scared, like people like Happy and people like Limpy, whoever wants to do it. Someone's gonna make the call. It's got to be somebody like that people are going to respect.
Well,
and say,
I heard people
fine.
talk like, oh, well, the problem is, True Street's basically an overflow small tire
But
class.
you're gonna get somebody who's gonna dominate. Like
That's just
you
what it
can't
is.
rule out Beater Bomb in any.
They tried.
He built that car so
It's a
it can
purpose-built
fit
race
in
car.
any. You can't kick him out of any fucking class.
On
But
a
it's
technicality.
yeah,
right.
because it's a stock suspension, stock. Like you can fit.
Firewall,
You
yeah.
can put
The
him
only thing
into
they fuck
limited.
with him about is a bunker car.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't need to run it. He'll fuck everybody up at the same time. So I don't. And I can't. That car. One question I have, if anybody knows, on what do you have to do to a Fox body run a 29? I know a lot of times the 29 thing is
I think you gotta mini tub it,
is a
right?
big complaint. I think you do have to mini tub it. So
But
my
a lot of some of these races, no prep races, are 29s.
well, yeah. Hold on one second. This is kind of what I'm getting into here. Is when you talk about the limited, what they're trying to impose onto that class is stock style suspension, stock firewall, stock frame rails, and say no mini tubs. What happens is that turns into a Fox body class because that's the best platform for that class. However, what if you said, and
You
you
can't
can
just kick out every.
well,
Fox
I'd say,
body, though.
and you can run 29s. Say that. So then, any other if you choose, then you have a choice to say, okay, I can run a Fox body, and I'm going to be limited to a 28, or I can pick another chassis that is still fits in that rule set, and I'm going to be able to run it. Or you can say run however big a tire you can fit on it. So like S10s, you could probably run a 29 11.5 tire on there. Maybe you want to choose. That's a strategy, right? So because really, when you say that the stock style suspension and you do all that rule set, it turns into a Fox body class. But if you open the tire selection up to whatever you want, that gives the choice of saying, I could say the Fox body and be limited to a 28 tire, or I could say I'll choose an S10 platform and then I can run a little bit bigger tire. And then it's like, which is the better alternative, you know? Because you don't want to turn to a Fox body class. It's fucking boring. But that's the obvious choice if you're going to set the limited rule set there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
It
just
kinda
a hard
is an
fucking.
interesting
It's
thing.
a hard job to do because I mean, what?
You have to find a line.
See, it's like you might as well just make it index racing times because I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
that's the
show
only way to
times.
fucking make it
Probably.
fair. But then
Right.
again, I mean, that's a pain in the
It's gonna
dick.
die. That people, they're.
The
I don't
problem-
want to see it die. I just.
I think
I don't know
small
what the
tire.
fuck
The
they're
problem
gonna
is
do.
a small tire is going to be fine. It's just there's going to be a lot of guys either completely change their setups to just be
It's gonna be.
daily driver, no trailer cars, or they're just going to.
It's gonna be fine for the guys that are already dominant, but for the average Joe, it's gonna die.
I see a lot of people either
Or switch to index racing.
that, or I
Which
see
is-
a lot of people going drag and drive.
Yeah, that's
drag-
what I'm
yeah.
thinking too. It's the most
Yeah.
relatable. Unfortunately, you don't get the thrill of heads up, which I think is probably one of the most fun things. Like, but you still, it's very hard to do, and
Yeah.
that's the big thing. And
But-
I find myself in that area too. It's like I really want to do I really want a heads up race. Like I want to be able to heads up race, but I'm like, what the fuck am I even gonna race?
Right.
Like, what class am I gonna race even? Like,
Daily driver is what your car.
yeah, it could. But I'm
But
like,
the problem,
I don't know.
the problem with that though is like if you do go heads up, it's going to be ET capped,
Mhm.
which I would prefer that over just true heads up like small tire because let's be honest, none of us are fast enough to be in the small tire shit.
No. Oh no, I should.
We're not running 14s.
I'd be better luck in big tire
Right.
on the
Yeah.
what class like H-Town and stuff.
Right.
Which that's why I enter big tires.
So
I fucking chance.
I kind of like the ET cap, like you can't run any faster than 6.0, 5.0, 4.0, and make it a class, but the tire size needs to be policed really bad. You can't really have a weight class because nobody's going to want to divulge that information.
It's damn near you just
And
need a
they
guy
can't.
that knows what cars are. I don't know,
Well,
it's
none of
so
these
fucking hard.
Yeah.
these back outlaw tracks have. No one's who's gonna have scales and be able to set that up and monitor it. And it's just a
Really, my
pain in the
bitch
ass
is
for
just
'em.
daily driver. I think daily driver. Small tires, whatever. You know,
They need
steel quarter, steel roof, run what you run, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they need
But-
to, somebody needs to sit down and draw a line in the sand to separate every class. And then, I don't know how it could be done, who would want to volunteer or whatever, but after every pass, there needs to be a tech canopy and be like, you have a 28-10-5, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
because you
just
don't know if
release
the
the
guy put a
tire.
29 on it
Yeah.
unless someone bitches, and most people don't bitch about nothing.
No,
And then the guys that do get called crybabies.
right. They need to have a tire
Yeah,
police
that's
at the
true.
end of after every pass, because you don't know. You know, you do the buy-in, they do their tech, and then after that, it's just like, have a good time,
Yeah,
be careful.
they could
Well,
do
they,
like
I think
29
they said
Yeah.
if you do win, they do apparently go over your car. But
Yeah, but
That's
Uh,
after the fact.
yeah, you already beat all these people. You could have changed the whole field.
Exactly.
somebody.
It could have gave somebody like us a chance.
I mean, I'm
But-
to the point like, do I throw my stock hatch and stock doors on and just enter True Shoes?
But I hate saying it gives somebody like us a chance because at the same time, get in where you fit in.
Yeah, that's
I don't
that's the only bit. That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
If you're, you know, you want just because you want to be small like me, just because I want to be in small tire doesn't mean you're fast enough.
Right. But I hate saying that because I don't want to be known as a guy of, well, he just wants to complain because his shit's not fast enough. It's like, well, yeah, it's not fast enough, but I'm going to go tailgate race.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, you fit. Yeah,
I fit in.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever, but I'm not going to go race people like Ryan or Joey or Callie Nate because my shit truly isn't fast enough, and I know it.
yeah. I just wish. The thing about my car is I like street racing, and I have a better chance of street racing. And I'm lighter now with the doors and stuff, but I'm to the point like when I go to H-Town, do I just throw the fucking stock doors on and stock hatch, no Lexan, I won't have any Lexan and then just fucking enter True Street and Big Tire.
I think True Street should have a drive, no matter what.
They do, but it's not a fucking drive. You go putt through town and come back. If you can idle with your cooling system, I guess they do say idling's a, that's the. If you're gonna overheat, that's when it's gonna, when you're idling. But at the same time, not really. Because when you're driving.
Well, it's like at True Street, there's some like LS Fest West.
It's no trailer shit. Is what it is.
Well, yeah, but there's LS Fest West, or there's a few other True Street classes. They'll go do a 15 or 30 mile drive, and then you come back and make your first pass. Mm-hmm. And there's even races that will make you do the drive, and then you got to do 3 passes in a row without even going to your pit.
Have you seen
just round robin that motherfucker?
Yeah, well, you remember Burnout Photography did that shit at US 36 a long time ago?
Yep.
And we'd meeting into fucking Pendants, and I did the cruise, and we had a 40-mile cruise, highway, back roads in town.
That's the way it should be.
To get there. And you remember who had that red Mustang that was really fast that worked for Pro Charger?
Oh, Tyler Van Lamb.
And he was in that class.
Yep.
It was a true street class, basically. And like the car made like 1,300, and he made the fucking drive though. I mean, you can't fool. Had more interior than my car did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he had more interior than most of the cars. You can't bitch about it. He fit in, and he did the 40-mile fucking cruise. And I get H-Town not doing a 40-mile cruise. I mean, that's 50 minutes, it's an hour.
Yeah.
But you could be doing other classes while you do daily and True Streets cruise. But
it's hard.
That's why I don't want to be in True Street. I don't know. I just want to have fun. Fuck True Street, you got to run 520s, 530s anyway. So I mean,
yeah.
I'm just trying to have fun. That's all.
I think that's what it all needs to boil down to, and a lot of people get caught up in, well, my car's not fast enough, or he's too fast. If he shows up, I'm not going. It's like, just go and have fun.
But what else am I gonna fucking do?
Right.
I mean,
why
if I did not have this fucking car, or I wasn't into cars, what the fuck would I be doing?
Yeah. Why even have it?
Because I thought about buying another one just to fuck with something else.
Why even have it if you're not going to use it?
Yeah. Like I just don't. Like, because I've really contemplated, like, if I get rid of a car, save my money, whatever, 2 years I have $100,000 saved up. But like at the end of the day, like what am I gonna do?
Right.
Come home, jerk off, play some Call of Duty.
Rubber ass.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say.
I need to get my square body here so I can piddle with it because I just have nothing to do.
I was gonna say
Brady's
that.
fucked up about the rubber ass and crap.
No. I was trying to say this for the last fucking 30 minutes. Every time I fucking say it, Bret's like, no, I'm just gonna say that. The fucking Ken, what's the guy's name that on the street racing channel? The guy, arm drop guy.
Oh yeah, Ken
Rose.
Yeah.
One of their
Ken
rules
Rose.
for Ken Rose, thank you. One of his rules for the daily driver class was you have to drive the car into the track, which I thought that was kind of a cool thing. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Like you could say that too, but it's like you couldn't
guy,
trailer it in, get
yeah.
it off, and then go make the cruise and come back. You had to drive it into the track. Now you could. There's still
what
gray
I mean,
areas.
the thing
you
is,
could
what
like,
if
park down the
someone
street, but
came from 10 hours away, and then you got the question like, hey, you got to drive it from your hotel or your.
well, yeah, but that's what
You
Billy
know.
and them did. They had an Airbnb down the street
Yep.
road, and they just drove it into the thing. That's still.
Yeah,
I think
they
it's
drove-
kind of cool.
They
Yeah.
drove a Falcon in the thing too.
Yeah, they probably did.
The trailer and shit's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, but
It would be nice to drive everything.
it is kind of neat. I thought that was kind of a cool rule I haven't seen.
But I do agree. Like, well, Oklahoma's no trailer stuff. Like that seems legit. Like you could drive from the meet spot. You can trailer to the meet spot, and then you have to drive. There's no fucking trailers. So if we go to 6 spots, you got to have enough fuel, enough whatever to make it to all the race and 6 spots.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
thing
that's
about the
drag and
street.
drive basically.
Yeah.
That's a good
But,
thing about the street. Is
but I
the
do agree.
equalizer, but
Yeah, I do agree. Drag and drive will be more popular, which is almost already there, than no prep small tire.
Yeah.
Just because the fact of it is index racing, and you're kind of on a vacation, and you're just cruising around with whoever's with you, having a good old time, and racing however fast, what class you're in.
Right.
and it's definitely not for money.
And
that also helps keep it pure.
Pure
than
racing.
Like when you start throwing 10,000, 15, 20 plus, keep going. $25,000 around, shit gets real wild real quick. Like the emotions get real high.
I just want to see more $50
crazy.
buy-in street races, $50 buy-in races, just because.
Well, that would also
like,
that
it just
also
seems like
keeps
what-
the bears out too, because
Yeah.
they're not going to waste their fucking
Yeah.
time.
Well, to me, it's just I just want to go fucking race. I
Right,
don't
yeah.
care. Put whoever in the damn race. I don't
That's a
care. I
good
just want to
idea.
make a fucking pass.
That's a good idea.
So like when Toby was around in Kansas City, he had the Streeters top 10 list. So Cody's black Camaro was on the list. So basically what Toby did was he had street cars. They did a cash days of street cars, and it was you had to drive there, and everyone did, and so pretty much your spot in that race was where you ended in the cash days. So if you won the cash days, you were number one.
Yeah.
So Cody and being number 3 or whatever. And fuck, it was, call outs and all the shit, and
Typical, yeah.
fuck, we made 3-4 passes a week on Cody's car. And it's a lot of, it's work, it's, no matter how fast you are, it's work to make sure your tires are good, your oil, all this stuff's good. And man, I'll tell you what, we had probably the best time we've ever had doing that.
Oh yeah.
Strictly street racing though, but it was, we had a few more spots that we could hang out there all night. Now we don't really have that, but best fucking time.
Yeah. It's a hard. That's a tough subject. It really is, because everybody's going to have their own opinion on what needs to happen or how it needs to work. And I think that's where emotions get really flustered with it, is because everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah,
And there needs to be something set in stone.
Something needs to change.
Yeah. To make it.
looks like we went to that street race in St. Louis, and I just made a pass. Guy jumped and crossed. They didn't catch it. But at the end of the day, fuck, back in the day, there was no cameras. There was no finish line guy. It was just the two guys in the car being honest with each other.
Yeah. True race.
But who's gonna say they fucked up?
Yeah.
Some people will, like, oh man, I crossed, my bad.
I would.
Make me feel better.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I jumped. But like back, when we didn't, like when I first started, we didn't really have, like, you had phones, but we didn't have iPhone 15s with the 4K cameras,
Right.
slow mo and all that stuff. It was kind of just, oh, that was a good race. Like you might have got me, but we were right there next to each other.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's race again. Yeah. So it's just,
Oh yeah.
and that was the funnest times I ever had, but can't really do that anymore. There's no one, like we, go to Kentucky 210 and all those stuff.
Yeah, I would say back when I was in high school, that was the best.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, like, put together.
No,
Nobody.
no, fuck
It
no.
was just show up, and then if you want to race, race. If you want to hang out, hang out.
Because I pull up and this had a brand new, not brand new, sorry, like a 2013, 14 Camaro came over. Little line up, $50, whatever. So I just pulled up. You kind of get a name for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the white Camaro, he makes AV passes or whatever. So get out there and I smoked his ass. When he raced again, smoked his ass, paid me $50, and he went home.
That's what it should be.
But there's, I can't believe it. I don't know how those spots ever lasted. That was Manchester, and there was, it wasn't very safe.
No.
No, it's not safe at all. 100 people lying down the side, all the way down, people on 4-wheelers, and it was crazy
It doesn't
shit.
help that Manchester's in the pretty much
Yeah.
in the fucking hood.
The problem was,
There's a wild people.
you
down
go there in the morning the next day, there's so much trash.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem.
I got spotlighted by the ghetto bird there one night. That was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
going to jail.
That was back in the day when, you're younger and you're like, cops fucking took off running. Nowadays, like, whatever, they're gonna give me a fucking ticket no matter what.
My knees hurt.
Yeah, god damn, yeah. And then it got to a point when shit started went downhill, and we'd go to these spots and like fist fights would start happening.
Yeah.
And people would be pulling guns, and then everyone kind of stopped going out.
Right.
And we then stuff kind of got more collected, and yeah.
I was like,
My
my
knees
knees
do
hurt,
hurt.
and I was looking at your knees.
Pop. Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt.
That's titanium, boy.
No, it's not. There ain't nothing. There's just fucking
But
Mate.
yeah. Someone else's meat in my leg.
gross.
That's fucking gross.
It was Kobe's.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is.
I don't know if there
But,
is.
There
but
isn't
I mean,
one.
there's not
It's
going to
never-
be
those
one. It's
times-
like
those
Jesse said,
times
just
are
get in where
long
you
gone.
fit in, and you know if you know you're not fast enough to be in small tire, then make your car
And if the thing
fast
is,
in True Street or
if-
daily driver. I
the
don't know.
thing is though, is if you say, "Oh, so and so showing up, I'm not going to go," you've already lost the race.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have the fucking car.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, just go to race, have fun. Yeah, it's going to cost to do it, but you're already thinking about going. Just fucking go.
I love when those guys come. It's awesome to see them fast guys make passes.
Yeah, and whoever beats me, I'm gonna root for them to fucking win the whole damn thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put my pom poms on.
I
cheer.
just kind of wish sometimes at buy-in where they were kind of 150,
Yeah, the buy-ins do get ridiculous.
250, $300 bucks.
Trying to really, I think that actually probably. I thought about that too. Is like more races, and then if there are less buy-ins and there's not as much money to win, then that's probably going to.
I think daily driver should be a $250 buy-in, but that's just me.
You think it shouldn't be?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, no.
I think it's about $100.
Yeah, I think that's how you keep the bears out. Is keep the payout low because they're not going to waste.
Well, I mean,
their
you still
time.
want a decent payout though, but you don't want to.
If it's a fucking daily driver, it doesn't cost a whole lot to even. It's not like there's a lot of prep work there.
Well, if
And
it
what are you gonna
actually
do?
is a daily driver.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
if you keep the buy-in low and the payout's not high, the bear is not going to join because they don't give a fuck. They want the money. The bear's gonna come kick puppies to just get the money. 99% of them. I mean, I'm just saying.
It is true. Like H-Town, it kind of is any one fucking game. I mean, I've seen some big
Because,
heavy
like-
hitters get fucking knocked out from people that no one even knows.
Yeah, Cali Nate's not going to join limited to win $1,000 when the
Nah,
payout in small
fuck,
tires
it costs them
15
more than that to
grand.
get the fucking race.
Yeah, if it's $1,000, which I mean,
Well, those
but
guys do it for. They
if you
do it,
won
yeah.
$1,000, you'd be fucking psyched. Or if any, I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
I got my buy-in back.
That's what I'm saying. But that's
Like,
the point.
First round, I'm.
If
Well, the
small-
first time we went to
that's-
H-Town, dude.
That's what you have to do.
That's what happened. The
Smaller
first time we went to
buy-ins.
H-Town, I entered in True Street, and we went to I won two rounds, and we were going into the third round, and it rained.
Yeah.
Poured its fucking ass off, and I got like $800.
Yeah, I think that's.
Fuck yeah!
that
Paid for the
actually
whole
makes
trip.
sense.
We didn't have it. Well, we didn't have Airbnb or nothing. It was just me and Hunter.
Yeah.
I think that actually makes sense to me. Is the best way to fix it is just lower the buy-in, the way the payouts
On
lower.
daily driver though, we're not talking.
Even limited, just lower it a little bit. I mean, you could do a little bit higher, and if there's a big difference, because it turns almost like a grudge race deal. I mean, because they want to win the money, right? They're not going to waste their time on a lower payout when you're talking small tires of 15 grand, 25 grand to win. Limited is, I mean, 20, maybe
Yeah,
10
you see-
even. They're going to
I see a lot more limited small tires. more.
$2,500 to win or something like.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
25
that's
grand, 2,500, $1,000 daily driver. Like they're not going to jump classes to win the 2,500. They're going to take their chances and win the 25 grand. But someone like you can fit in the limited, and if you bring home $2,500, I think you got a good shot to win it, and that's a good win. And a daily driver dude win $1,000, they're fucking happy as fuck. That's probably the best way to quit.
Well,
the
I mean, I think.
down class.
Yeah, I
Pay
agree.
to
I mean,
play
it'd be.
kind of attitude, you know.
But it
You
takes
win
time. Like
25
I said,
grand,
it takes
you gotta
time to
put the
build
money in.
races like that. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like H-Town's been going on for a few years. It's just.
Well, yeah, but if you lower the buy-in, more people's going to show up, and if they know that they're going to have a better, that's another thing though too. You probably got to even add more classes too, or limit the car count or whatever. But that's just, I don't know. You're going to have a better.
Well, there's
People are going to show up because
sponsoring
they want it. They think
Yeah.
they can win, and the payout is like the buy-in. You're not risking a whole lot of money there. You get 100 car or 25 cars at $100 a piece for limited. Just limit the car count, get them in there, lock it in. We got 25 cars coming, guaranteed $2,500 to win,
Yeah.
$100 buy-in.
It ain't bad.
I mean, then you also could lock them in before. I don't know. I mean, I just think that's how you keep the fast guys out of there because they're not going to waste their time. But
What?
for someone like us, that would be, it's $100. Fuck's
Yeah.
$100.
Hey, as long as I win my
2,500.
buy-in back.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
and
do
then
it.
you saw Joey's race. He started to make he's more of like a.
That's stink.
You saw him if you you lose semis or fourth round or whatever, you still win the money.
Right.
And I like that because it
Keep going.
because it does
Okay, you shouldn't.
it at least it at least makes what?
It fucking isn't even recording.
Are you serious?
It's turned off. It's fine. We'll just.
I have to go off
we'll
the
work it out.
iPhone.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The SD card's
Uh,
completely empty.
Well, like you see a lot more limited stuff towards Billy's
Yeah.
fucking there, like Ohio. There's more classes like that, limited small card. And you see the Falcon get into it, but the Falcon fits more into those classes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
'Cause, I mean, it is fucking full interior.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's.
I mean, there's always gonna be someone that's gonna. It's got a 427 twin turbos and a full interior car. You know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy's car. Full interior rig.
He
That
was
thing
daily
is
driver.
fucking- Yeah.
But he fits in those classes. I mean, glass, no lead sand. You know.
I mean, my truck fits in the classes except for the seats.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is full interior. Still got power windows.
Yeah.
Well,
Let it rip, bud.
get
Let it
daily
rip.
driver.
Oh,
Oh.
Alright.
Let's play spin the bottle.
We'll wrap this bitch up.
Yeah.
We'll keep the rest of your list for next time because we gotta figure out what the fuck is going on.
Because Ed did that the other day.
Two
for me and
races.
Brady.
Import face off this weekend.
Yes.
I'll be there.
And then
I'll be there Saturday.
Heartland Park is having their last and final test and tune.
Saturday.
Yeah.
They already canceled
20,
Friday.
the 21st or whatever. They're
Yeah.
doing one more.
Yeah.
It's in with a bracket series or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's this Saturday.
Yeah. This.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They had one Friday. They canceled it. Fucking
Always.
the same. And then this Saturday is the last test and tune.
Okay.
And I might. He sounds like you're gonna be there.
I'll be there trying to get the cage
Yeah,
served,
I
but-
might be there taking Jimmy's car. We will see how that goes. He's
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna go or not. We'll see.
Yeah,
But I'll
we'll
definitely be
see.
there for IFO.
Gotcha.
Well, let me know. I can trailer up the golf cart or something
Oh, for IFO
for Sunday. Are you racing Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
I can trailer it up Sunday or something. At some point, Nebraska's I've got a new couch coming for upstairs Sunday at some point, but
Yeah, I'll be there early. If I come out and fucking run a number early, then I'm out. I'm gonna leave.
you just testing?
That's all they have is test and tune.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Yeah, they have that. Yeah, for IFO, that's all they have is test and tune. So, but I'm gonna go up there, see what's going on. I'm gonna be swinging for the fucking fence.
Well,
See
if something
what's
happens, call me. I'll come trailer your ass home.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, there's Bud. You want to grab it?
You ain't
You ain't
vibing.
vibing.